In Africa, there's an illusion that South Africa is Europe in Africa. So when you come to South Africa, you have big imaginations. The illusion dies and fades away when you see that it's not far different, but it's better than our country.
Amuka Roberts' dream of working at a top South African restaurant didn't come true. To survive, he took a job at this Somali canteen in a Cape Town suburb known as Little Mogadishu, a community of African migrants and refugees working as informal traders. They keep to themselves for safety. Those who do open up speak of intimidation and deadly violence by local mobs.
You see if he kill you, or you see if he leave it to you.
At a Cape Town non-profit for refugees, I meet Yusuf Hussein. He fled the Somali conflict in 2010. He was given asylum, but fled for his life again when Somalis were targeted in his South African township. At gunpoint, Hussein and his friends were told to leave, accused of taking jobs and living off government welfare.
I did not come from Somalia to get social grants. I came here because I wanted safety.
We have to be very careful when we're discussing xenophobia. I think it's a very sensitive topic in South Africa, and we need to be very gentle around our analysis of it. I think we've got to really look at what are the real triggers and what are the real problems in our society, and be able to find really good solutions to those.
South Africa's impoverished townships are a wasteland of broken promises, where the country's black majority endure crippling unemployment, rampant crime, and a lack of housing and basic services. Locals direct their anger at other Africans who come here in search of peace and economic opportunity.
How cruel are they to cause all this?
Many South Africans welcome other Africans, but xenophobic rage and rhetoric dominate headlines.
We cannot allow foreigners, even legal foreigners, to do small businesses in South Africa. That is for South Africans only.
Ben Ngubane and his African Basic Movement channel the US president's deportation of undocumented foreigners, tougher border control, South Africa first. In Washington, South African professor Phiwokuhle Mnyandu says what's happening is a symptom of a larger problem.
We must have an honest conversation around the issues of aspiration, developmental dreams that have been shattered across many African countries. These countries cannot continue to outsource that development to one country at the southern tip of Africa and there not be socio-political consequences.
Back in Cape Town, Ken Mafina experiences that every day. Born in the Congo, she came to South Africa as a child refugee. She feels South African in every way, except on paper.
There's so much opportunities here in South Africa and I can't get it because I'm a refugee.
Mafina is now thinking of going back to Congo and walking away from the only place she has ever called home.